Hey everyone, it's CurlyHairedHero, and welcome back to Soul of the Sealed Duelist. Man, these have been really fun. I can tell you that much. Pretty much every time ChrisCaine and I finish recording one of these, or at least a duel for one of these, immediately afterwards I just go like, man, that was a lot of fun. That was probably my favorite episode ever, and that's happened like every single time. So no less, I've been having a really good time doing this. But none of that matters right now, because this is the one. This is Invasion of Chaos. This is a massive set that's probably going to change how all of this is going right now. So far, we started this out, it was ChrisCaine and I. He got himself the Yugi Starter Deck. I got myself the Jaden Starter Deck. I had a little bit of an advantage earlier on, whereas he started out with slightly more cards and slightly more powerful spell cards. I had slightly more powerful trap cards, right? Throughout the series, it's been somewhat back and forth. I've come out on top a couple of more times than he has. It's so far, I have 6 wins to Kane's 3. And I would say generally we've been relatively even for the most part. And whatever advantage I had is completely gone at this point, which is why, you know, the last couple of episodes may have been a little bit back and forth. Where, like, I think Kane won 2 in a row, and then now I'm on a 2-win streak. So it's been a little bit more back and forth in that sort of sense. So, with this set, I don't know how things are going to go. But before we go to that, I have this wheel here that I need to spin, because I did win the match last time, and it would be absolutely amazing if I were to get the Jinzo tin right off the bat. Alright, so we've got the promo Jinzo, so now we've got 2 Jinzo. Whether or not that matters much right now, we'll have to wait and see. But either way, we get to open up 1 pack of each of the first 5 sets. So let's go ahead and open up these Legend of the Blue Eyes White Dragon packs here to give us pretty much nothing new. Apparently, Final Flame is worth almost $15. So not much out of Legend of the Blue Eyes White Dragon, but let's go ahead and open up these Metal Raiders to get ourselves, alright, another 7-colored fish. I'm kind of disappointed that the only copies of 7-colored fish I've gotten have been from tins, even though it's a common card, but, you know, that's fine. Not too bad. Let's go to Magic Ruler and get ourselves another Upsub Goblin. Okay. Too bad we can only use 1 Spear Creason. I think that's might be my only copy of that. I'm not entirely too sure. Flying Kamakuri is not bad to have, and that's about it. Let's take a look at Pharaoh Servant here, who's going to give us, hey, our 3rd Hayabusa Knight. Alright, that's okay. And Bubamic Vermin. And we've got the last pack from our tin here before we move on to the main event. Not gonna lie, it's been a little underwhelming. Not as big as last time. And it's going to continue to be underwhelming here with nothing really to write home about. We got a Rock Spirit. Pretty sure we had all of these cards already, so. Oh well.
Oh wow!
And the soundtrack is amazing, by the way.
Yeah,
Pretty hype.
Wow.
So you should definitely check that out. Add that to your stream music.
Yeah, no wonder they have similar like combating effects.
Exactly.
That's cool.
Exactly. Yeah, they're actually like she's the protagonist and the Ryukaki is the
antagonist,
I guess, boss or one of the bosses. Yeah, something like that.
Okay, it's time for the meat and potatoes of this episode here. We've got 24 packs of Invasion of Chaos. Let's go ahead and see what we've got. Let's go ahead and open these packs here. Right off the bat, pretty interesting stuff. Always a big fan of Skull Redbird, or not Skull Redbird. I was trying to say Dark Triceratops, but I was looking at this, so I was trying to say Skull Mark Ladybug, and then I said Skull Redbird. Anyways, not bad. We got Big Koala. I don't have Defusion, so I can't do anything crazy with that. Inferno's not half bad. That's okay. Let's go ahead and open up the next one here. Going to get ourselves Dark Magician of Chaos right off the bat. That's awesome. This used to be my all-time favorite card. This is probably like my first favorite card. Because after a while, I started, playing other cards, and other cards became my favorite. But this was always my favorite card early on. Got an Earth Champ, which is not half bad. I can summon Blackluster Soldier with that. Witch Doctor of Chaos is not half bad. I have the Ojama Black now. Oh boy, does that mean I'm gonna get a bunch of those? Because I got so many greens last time. Oh, no. Which is a little worrisome now that I mention it. I might even be jinxing it by mentioning it. But I'm hoping this doesn't mean that for Invasion of Chaos, I don't get anything. This is alright. So the big thing with this set, boom, we got a Chaos Archer. That's great. The big thing with this set is that Caine and I have a chance to pull Chaos Emperor Dragon or Blackluster Soldier Envoy at the beginning. However, the fact that I just pulled 2 Ultra Rares, which are not that, makes me very, very scared. Because it means I might not get anything, and ChrisCaine might even get both of them. But we're going to get the Black Tyranno here. We got the Ojama Yellow. Your ranged battle axe is not half bad. Certain others, Tiger King Salmon. Chaos Sorcerer is pretty good to have. Giga Gigu is okay. Everything else is kind of whatever here. Oh no. Stealth Bird, Lord Poison, Dust Kangaroo. Interesting cards. None of these that I really care too much about. Self-Destruct button is interesting. Sacred Crane. Nothing really. None of these cards are all nice and all, but putting aside the fact that, you know, I only want 1 of 2 things, right? I don't even think I can use most of these cards in any way, shape, or form. Chaos Necromancer is okay, but it's only good for monsters that are in your graveyard, so that's kind of whatever. He's not as good as the other guy. Green Maju Garrett? No, something like that. Or, so that's kind of whatever. Dedication through Light and Darkness. I think I do have a Dark Magician, so that's kind of cool, but I can't really make use of that. Zero Gravity is not half bad. Oh man, I just keep getting repeats. Hero Emerges is kind of cool, but I think I already had a copy of that. Soul Tiger. Infernal is need to stop showing up, giving me other stuff. Let's see what we got here. Oh man.
If we don't each pull like whatever we like, whether it's Blackluster Soldier or Chaos Emperor Dragon, as I would be satisfied if me or you just like, or if we both had just 1 or maybe 2.
Got a Gigantus. Got another Chaos Sorcerer. Oh man. I was always wondering how this was going to go, because, you know, obviously we keep comparing this to the Progression series, and whether I'm going to end up being Simo or Gage, it's looking like I'm turning into Simo. Oh, fuck. Fafnir is kind of cool to have. Next up, we got the Primal Seed. Alright, well, there he is. Okay, we got Great Maju the Ezai? Great Maju the Ezai. This card is really great. If I could at least pull 3 of those, I'd actually be, you know, pretty okay with that. Got nothing amazing here. A bunch of cards that we've seen. Whoops, did not want to open that. Darn ads, moving up my screen. Let's go to the next pack here. It's gonna give us nothing amazing. I usually go through these cards and talk through. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I just gotta stop being so negative and just go through these. But I mean, like, none of these are really useful. Maybe Spatial Collapse, because I think that reduces the like field limit, which is kind of okay. But yeah, Blazing and Apache is kind of okay. Some of the Dark is probably a lot better. Hello? Open packs. There we go. I don't know what that was about. Let's go open the next set. We're gonna get Stray Lambs, which is kind of okay. Tower of Babel is pretty interesting. If I remember correctly, I think this is like every time each of us activates a spell card, a counter gets placed on the card, and whoever activates the 4th card, they automatically take like 4,000 damage or something like that. It might just be 3,000, so that's kind of okay. But other than that, nothing amazing. We got Big Burn. That's actually kind of crazy. I think if we got a 3rd Chaos Sorcerer, if you take damage, I think you just remove every monster in the graveyard in the deck or something like that. So that one's interesting. But I'm hoping this doesn't mean that for Invasion of Chaos, I don't get anything. That's great. Self-Bird. Grandeur is kind of whatever. We got another Big Koala, another Ojama Yellow. Nothing too amazing here. We're coming up on the last 5 here. We got another great Green Maju, which is kind of okay. Gale Lizard is actually kind of okay. He is basically Hane or Gravekeeper's Guard, but he, you know, it's different typing, different stats and whatnot, so that's not too bad. DNA Transplant is fine, but it's kind of irrelevant unless I get 4 of them. If I could just stop getting Inferno, that would be great. We're gonna get another Dark Triceratops here. Another Smashing Ground. We got Big Burn. Zero Gravity is not that bad. It just changes everything to defense or changes their mode, one of the two. Oh boy. Okay. Gonna get another Chaos Necromancer. I think that's like our 4th. Salvage is okay. Nope. We got the Rio Koki, which is kind of okay. Got the last 2 packs.
Like, I really hope that one of us gets at least, you know, one of them, but like has the same number. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, it would suck if like either of us get none, but we'll see what happens.
Fuck. I can't believe I've opened 3 ultra rares and none of them were what I needed. Or what I wanted, I should say. And this is the last pack. And we're just going to get a Gensufuma and another green Maju Deiza. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we missed out on here. Quite a lot of things. Right off the top, obviously the Black Luster Soldier Envoy of the Beginning. Did not get a single copy of that. Or the Chaos Emperor Dragon Envoy of the End. There is the Berserk Gorilla, which is a funny story for Berserk Gorilla. I didn't get one, but there was a time in, I don't know, I was in like 5th grade, 6th grade, it must have been 6th grade. So this was like 2001 or 2 or something like that. Sounds like 11, 12. And I went to some place with my mom because she wanted to go shopping somewhere. And I was kind of like, all right, cool. I kind of don't want to, you know, watch you shop, so I'm just going to walk around for a bit. And I walked around, and I happened to have on, I think it was like my gym shirt for my school. I was going to a Catholic school at the time. And some kids, they were like chilling somewhere, and they saw me, and I was like, hey, my cousin or something like that goes to that school. And I was like, oh yeah, cool, you know said person? I was like, yeah, I'm in her class. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. I also happen to have my deck box on me at the time, and I was like, oh, he's like, oh, you got Yu-Gi-Oh cards? I was like, yeah, man. And he's like, all right, you want to play? I was like, sure. So just like straight out of a scene from the anime, we started playing cards in the middle of like some alley somewhere. We were just playing there, and all I had was my Yugi Starter Deck plus like 1 or 2 extra cards, and I got completely obliterated by this guy because he had some sort of like aggressive Berserk Gorilla style deck, not like featured around Berserk Gorilla, but I just remember him playing Berserk Gorilla and all these other kinds of cards that were just really strong, and I'm just like, I just got completely destroyed by this guy. But in any case, it's not gonna be Berserk Gorilla. Let's see what else we could have missed out on. We missed out, I'm pretty sure, on the Chaos Rider Gustav. I kind of went through all of these really quick because I was just really looking forward to one of these 2 guys, right? So I might have gotten most of the cards and I just ignored it. But, ooh, Compulse comes out in this set. Oh, man. Hopefully ChrisCaine doesn't pull out one of those. That would be really unfortunate. We did manage to get the Dark Magician of Chaos, which, you know, that's pretty cool. I do have the Amazonas Archer, and I do have 2 of these, so I could maybe try an OTK, but actually no, the OTK needs Dimension Fusion, which I got, I'm pretty sure, 0 of. So that's pretty unfortunate. We did not get freed. We got Gensufuma, which is kind of okay. And we got Grin Maju Garrett, or I keep calling him Garrett, but it's Grin Maju, man, whatever. We got 3 of those, which is kind of okay if I can figure out something later on. We missed out on the Levi Dragon. I know that for a fact. I'm pretty sure I did not get another Mataza. And I'm pretty sure I didn't get a Mad Dog of Darkness. I'm pretty sure I didn't get Maju of the 10,000 Hands, but that's all in this set. I got like 20 copies of Inferno for whatever godforsaken reason. Other than that, this set wasn't too great. It had some pretty interesting little cards for our, you know, meta in our landscape. I don't know if it changes too much aside from the big bombs.
But there's a couple of little interesting things. Strike Ninja would have been kind of nice to have. Trap Jammer would have been cool. I did get the Tower of Babel. I'm pretty sure I did not get any Wild Nature's release, so I'm not playing any crazy beast deck or anything like that. So yeah. Shit, let's get to deck building.
Oh, I was expected to see like a Blacklisted Soldier. Also, what the fuck? Delinquent Duel? Where did this come from? Oh my god, you gotta have 10, didn't you?
Yeah, last episode.
No fucking way.
It's the next day. I've had some time to think about it, and this is the deck that we're gonna go into the Invasion of Chaos duel with. So, right off the bat, I was a little bit worried. Oh crap, ChrisCaine might get Chaos Emperor Dragon and, just completely obliterate me. Chaos Emperor Dragon's okay. After the Errata, you can still summon it. You can still use its effect, but its effect isn't really as good. And you can't use any effects the rest of that turn, so I'm not too scared about that. The only thing I'm more scared about is Blackluster Soldier if he does manage to pull one of those. That would be kind of scary. However, not too much, because at least Blackluster Soldier's on the field, so I have, some ways to getting around that. Rather than just having everything blown up and not having anything to do, Blackluster Soldier, he is kind of a hefty monster, 3000 attack. He can attack twice and he can remove a monster, but I still have some ways to deal with that, right? So I'm not too scared. That being said, ChrisCaine might not even pull any of that. He might also just pull the Chaos Sorcerers like I did. So I went ahead and I threw in 2 Chaos Sorcerers into deck because they're good monsters. They're really good. I don't know what else to tell you. However, I don't really have a lot of light monsters, or at least any good ones, really, like, at all. Really, at all. I've looked at my collection extensively, like, up and down, and I don't really have too many. But I do have Sparkman and Grandmaster Sasuke, which I got from the starter deck. Thankfully, happen to be also light monsters. Happen to also be targets for Witch of the Black Forest, and as well as reinforcements of the armor. So these cards are really great, and I'm glad I remembered I had them. But since I don't have a lot of light monsters, I ended up throwing in Unhappy Maiden and Hysteric Fairy. Hysteric Fairy is okay, she's 1800. Search a Ball off Witch as well. Unhappy Maiden is kind of whatever. I swapped her out for another Spirit Reaper since they kind of do the same thing, not exactly. She at least goes to the graveyard, where a Spirit Reaper maybe not. When she's destroyed, the battle phase ends, which is kind of okay. So that's kind of nice to just have, but honestly, until I get another light monster, I don't know what else I can play. I have like Magical Merchants, which I was considering playing, but dipping most of my deck into the graveyard doesn't sound like a good idea, especially considering Caine has Monster Reborn. I do not. So I don't know how well that will work out. In order to make up for the lack of light monsters, I'm actually playing the Magical Scientist. So Magical Scientist is great because a lot of the cards in this series seem great initially. However, once you realize that a lot of these have been errated and we're using the current rulings for all these cards, you find out they aren't that great. But for cards that are completely forbidden, they haven't had any erratas, so their effects are still great. I can only use one of these cards, but that's why you see I got a bunch of these forbidden cards in my deck. But Magical Scientist is great. I can just pay 1,000 life points, special summon level 6 or lower fusion monster, and that's pretty much it. They can't attack directly, and I get destroyed, which is good, because then I get to fill up my graveyard with some light monsters. So I've got myself 3 copies of Magician King, and 2 copies of Guiltia, because I can only pull 2 of them, so that I can ideally get those out with Magical Scientist. In addition to that, I also have a couple of level 6 monsters that I can use, like Rapid Horseman, Punished Eagle, Emperor's Judge, which have, decent enough attack, can get through, at least Emperor's Judge can get through Zomber the Dark, as well as Punished Eagle can. Rapid Horseman, not as much, right? That all, I'm going to possibly get some light monsters into the graveyard, assuming I don't find any of the other ones.
Other than that, you see it taking out the Gravekeepers as well as the Maid of Aqua to make room for the cards that I have here. I've left in the Jinzo and the Vampire Lord. Vampire Lord gave ChrisCaine a lot of trouble last time. He's also really good because just like Jinzo, he's searchable off Witch. And when I have Magical Scientist out, if I happen to have this in hand, and let's say from Tomato I go into Scientist, I get a monster, tribute this Scientist, and then get a monster on the field. That's a lot better, so I don't have just a monster with 300 attack sitting out there doing nothing, right? So he's pretty good for that. I don't think another Jinzo would have really worked out too well, especially since I want to play trap cards in case, you know, one of the envoys comes out. So, other than that, these spells are relatively the same. Nothing's really changed there. Same with the traps. I've pretty much gotten the best that I can, and I'm just going to go ahead and stick with those. There's nothing really that I can think of that really helped out the deck a lot that I just pulled. There was the green Maju that I really wanted to play, and I was considering playing some sort of like turbo banishment deck, but green Maju only really works for my remove from play monsters or my banish monsters, which kind of sucks because I was hoping maybe it'd be like, alright, maybe I can deal with Kane's stuff. He banishes monsters, makes my monsters stronger, that kind of stuff, but it only works for my monsters. And other than that, the side deck is relatively unchanged. I do have the Spies, as I mentioned. I have a third Witch of the Black Forest. I figured a third Witch would be good. I've seen ChrisCaine running all three of his Sangins plus a Witch. It wouldn't be horrible for me, because again, pretty much my entire deck is searchable off Witch, especially now that I've taken out these Spies. But having another Dark, I don't know how great that would be. So I've kind of put her in the side deck for now, but we'll see. Maybe I'll swap her in for Unhappy Maiden or even Sangin, who knows. Noble Will Crossout is back in the side deck because we don't have to deal with Light of Intervention anymore. With Light of Intervention, this is completely a dead card. But now that he's stopped playing that for the most part, I can try and bring this back. But he might switch back to it because I did play quite a couple of flip effects, especially Book of Moon with Magician of Faith and stuff like that. So who knows. And then finally I have the Soul Release on the side deck. Unfortunately, I only have one copy of this. But if ChrisCaine decides to magically pull one of the big boys, I can maybe try and side this in game 2 and banish any lights and darks he gets in the graveyard, so that way he doesn't, you know, get to blow up everything. Other than that, I just finished Ring of Destruction in timeout because the Errata annoyed me too much, and I just took up Upstart Goblin just to make room for some other cards. And yeah, that's the deck. Oh, I almost forgot. I did add in a new spell card. That's what I made room for. Metamorphosis. That's what it was. So I took out Upstart Goblin for Metamorphosis. Metamorphosis is amazing. I can, for example, from the Chaos Sorcerer here, banish a monster on the field. Chaos Sorcerer cannot attack, but then I can go ahead and swap him out with one of my other monsters. And then Chaos Sorcerer also becomes fuel for another Chaos Sorcerer in the graveyard. And I can also use it with the Witch of the Black Forest here, as I've mentioned before, to bring out this warrior here who really doesn't do anything whatsoever, but it does send Witch to the graveyard, so I can proc my own Witch. So I can go from Tomato to Witch to this to that, get a Jinzo or Vampire Lord, tribute this guy. You know, I can do quite a lot of things now. Unfortunately, I don't have anything crazy that I can really summon, and I'm hoping Metamorphosis is useful, but yeah, there's no real crazy level 6 monsters that I have that I can summon. If I had level 5, it'd be a different story, because I can use Reaper on the Nightmare, which is great, because he can't be destroyed by battle, and he can, I think, can he attack directly? Yeah, it can attack directly too, so this card is pretty awesome. However, it's level 5. A lot of the good, or relatively good fusion monsters I can summon are level 5, unfortunately. Jinzo's a level 6, as is... oh no. Vampire Lord's level 5. Oh, wow, okay. Well, there we go. Another use for Metamorphosis. Vampire Lord can get him out if I'm in a tough spot. Bring out Reaper on the Nightmare. Could stall out. You know, so Metamorphosis is mildly versatile. Hopefully we can make some use of it.
Before we start, I just want
Mm-hmm.
to let you know about something that I don't think you were aware of either, or any comments or whatever.
Sure.
I've been using Imperial Order incorrectly.
How so?
So it's been errated.
Oh.
We didn't know that. So before it was pay 700 during your standby phase, but now it's been changed to during the standby phase.
Oh.
So I should have been paying like 700 every time it was our turns. So now that we
Wow.
know this, I just wanted to acknowledge that now.
Yeah.
And but yeah, no one called us out on it, so we're not wrong.
Yeah. Wow.
You know, I think I was watching an episode of History of Yu-Gi-Oh one day, and when I saw that, like, they were talking, like someone mentioned it,
Yeah.
and I was just
Yeah.
like, wait, really?
Yeah.
They were like we're playing with Imperial Order pre-errata, and I was like, wait,
I
and I
had the
look it up,
same
and I'm
thought. Just when you said that, I was just, wait a minute. This sounds
yeah, I was like,
familiar.
what? I was like, wait, what did it say pre-errata? And it was like, yep, pay 700 during your turn, and they changed it to the standby phase. So I'm paying 1400 until it's my turn, basically. So
Right. That's crazy.
so yeah, we're gonna go by those rules now.
Yep.
Or maybe I took it out of the deck. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, this is the Invasion of Chaos episode, so I'm looking forward to seeing what shit show this is gonna be.
This is gonna be the big one. Hopefully I'm not facing down 3 Chaos Emperor Dragons, but we'll see.
I know, right? Same here. Oh, you let me go first. Okay.
Get a peek at what you got
Alright.
first.
Yep, we're going to find that out. This is an interesting hand, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, whatever. If you got Nobleman, use it now.
Wow.
Go ahead.
It's a super interesting hand you got there.
I'll go with that. Yeah.
No dust shoot, right?
Yeah, I would have activated by
Okay.
now. Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
Good to ask, but yeah.
I'll just play it safe. Summon Tomato. Is that good?
Okay. Yeah.
And let's swing into hopefully not Magical Merchant. Okay, cool.
Okay. Let's see here. It's interesting that you actually mentioned Magical Merchant, because I'm going to add that.
boy.
To my hand.
Oh, I don't like where this is going. I'll set.
You mean you're not on the same strat?
Even if I was, it doesn't mean I want you to have it.
That's a good point.
That's not great. Standby main.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're gonna lose like half your deck.
You wish.
I'm going to set a card.
Okay.
I will normal summon this card.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Getsu Fuma, and I will go to
I
battle.
like this. Did you know that she's based off of a video game?
Really?
Yeah. No. If you look up I don't know, maybe the wiki on her. Her and Ryukaki were characters in a 16-bit game.
Oh wow.
And the soundtrack is amazing, by the way.
Yeah.
Pretty hype.
Wow.
So you should definitely check that out. Add
Yeah,
that to your stream music.
Yeah. No wonder they have similar combating effects. That's cool.
Exactly. Yeah, they're actually she's the protagonist and the Ryukaki is the
antagonist.
boss or one of the
Yeah.
bosses. Yeah, something like that.
That's
Anyway.
crazy. All right.
Yeah, if she battles a fiend or a zombie at the end of the damage step, so if she destroys herself, she takes it with her. So it's
Yep.
pretty sick. But yeah, you are attacking, right?
Yep, with
Yeah,
tomato.
I kind of missed it. All right, so for those at home, we're going to mill cards until we draw a spell and trap and add it to our hand. Everything else goes to the grave.
Well,
There we go.
so you got a chaos
you,
sorcerer.
ooh,
Oh man,
bingo.
didn't get to see much. All right.
Change of heart.
All right, you got one light in the graveyard. Let's swing in for 17.
Oh, you attacked with
Yeah,
you
sorry.
attacked with tomato. Oh,
Yep.
okay. Yeah, I looked away.
Sorry. Yep.
No, you're good.
And go ahead, do your worst.
Just all right. Well, I mean, it adds a spell and trap. It doesn't add a chaos sorcerer by hand. That'd been pretty sick. But Magical Merchant's so good in a deck that uses chaos monsters because it could send a bunch of darks to the grave and itself is a
Exactly.
light, so it's guaranteed.
Exactly.
Almost. I think this is not a bad play. I'll just set another card.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Sure. Standby main. I will tribute Getsufuma for Jinzo.
Really?
Really?
Got fucked up. Alright.
Got a battle. Tomato gets over. Shit on my face.
Yes. I believe in Cyberjar again.
Alright, well.
Alright, let's... Oh yeah, they're all destroyed, but let me see what my top 5 are.
Okay. Thunder Dragon.
What?
Apprentice Magician. Oh,
What?
Boy. Oh lord. Alright.
Ooh, Shinsuke. Pot of Greed.
Cool. Nothing there.
Oh my god. Okay, so it is still your battle phase, so I will... Yep, I got Witch, Black Forest, and Mystic Tomato, and Apprentice Magician, and I will add a Giant Trunade and Thunder Dragon to my hand.
Okay.
And then you got some good cards there.
Yeah, I will get this, and I'll add to my hand Dust,
Tornado, okay.
Pulse, Pot, and Sakatsu.
Yeah, I think I'll keep them face up just for right now. Just whatever. I'll set them later.
Yeah, it doesn't make a difference. They don't have flip effects. And
True.
These are all floaters. What the fuck? I guess this is the worst. The
Oh, you want to go
best
for that,
case scenario? Yeah.
If this card is destroyed by battle, so it does get destroyed by battle, right?
Yeah.
Start the damage stuff. Oh, it is face down when you do attack it. So
Right. Yeah. So
I figured I would keep it like face up just so that we never have to ask each other. But,
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Apprentice Magician does trigger, and with her, it's actually a good question. I think I'll go with
interesting.
good old Vindictive Magician.
Huh. Playing very defensive this game. Standby. I'm gonna go ahead and set one card. And go ahead.
Okay. A little disappointed with that draw. Anyway, does it matter? Not really. Alright, I'm gonna discard a Thunder Dragon to add a Thunder Dragon to my hand, and then I'm going to discard that Thunder Dragon
Sure.
to add another to my hand.
Sure.
Yeah.
Triple light. Gotcha.
There we go. Honestly, not sure if that really makes a difference, but I'm gonna go with it anyway.
I mean, hey, you have 20 cards in deck. I have 27.
Yeah, actually. Actually, do you mind if I do that differently? I was just gonna, I'm just gonna add the 2 Thunder Dragons in my hand.
Sure, that's fine.
Discard to add 2 in my hand. Never mind.
Sure.
It's actually not a big deal. Let's see. Nobleman of Extermination on this card.
Sure. I will activate it, and
Ooh.
I will send back to your hand this witch.
Okay. I will then... Actually, I don't have to do that. Alright, so by his effect, we have to banish, because it was a trap card.
Oh, yeah. I don't
yeah,
have
we have to... Okay, so I believe I have... Yep, I have one
Okay, nice.
in my deck as well, but I only got 2.
Okay, great. Awesome. Only 2.
But you only have 1?
In the deck, yeah.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I'll check. But yeah, I only have 1. I don't think I pulled any.
This was the set that had him as a rare. You didn't get any more?
I don't
Or maybe
think
you're
so.
sliding him.
Yeah.
Damn, bro. Alright, I don't see why not. Alright, I'm gonna flip summon my old Vindictive Magician,
Sure.
Sawyer,
Sure.
and I'm going to tribute her, the Thunder Dragon,
Sure.
and I'm going to flip summon my Tomato,
Okay.
and what the hell, I'll flip summon Witch as well.
Wait, no, this goes back to your hand.
Oh, that's
can
right.
post it,
My
yeah.
bad.
It's okay.
My bad. Yep. I'm going to attack with tomato.
Sure, I'll take both. That's 3,000.
Mm-hmm. And the dragon is pretty nice to just get rid of the weak monsters like that.
Yeah, fair enough. Main phase 2. Let's go ahead and activate Pot of Greed.
I will use this.
That is
Oh, am I still recording? Yes, I am.
tragic. Okay. I will set a card. I will set yet another card. Now end. Go ahead.
I probably should be using Imperial Order on more important cards, but
Pot of Greed is pretty big.
yeah,
I'm not gonna pay.
I will not
okay.
pay. I will not pay. I think I'm gonna activate Heavy Storm. So let's see what you do here.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Oh, you had Magic Jammer? Okay, I see. Alright, and that's gonna send my Compulse to the grave.
Okay.
Change of Heart?
Sure.
Ooh, okay, it is a tomato. Okay. I'm gonna flip that.
Okay.
Summon Witch.
Okay.
And I'm going to attempt to attack for game.
Is that game? Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Yep. Good God.
Assuming the monster I take from you has more attack than, like, just enough attack, like, which, like, just these 3 without your tomato isn't enough, so I was hoping your set monster was just as good. Damn, bro. Alright.
That was the fastest
good so
game 1 ever.
Alright, but now we can side deck. Damn. It's so funny.
Yeah, mine is kind of like that, minus the hero stuff, because it wasn't available yet, but...
Right, exactly, yeah. But, like, of all the collection of cards that I had as a kid, like, this is the deck I absolutely would have been playing.
Yeah.
Like, it's so, like, nostalgic in that way. Oh, this hand actually really sucks.
Is that right?
Damn it, why'd you make me go first?
Can't be worse than my hand.
You knew. Could it, though?
Kinda, yeah.
Damn, this hand sucks so bad that this is gonna be my turn.
Oh, man.
Oh, man, what'd you get? Oh, I was expected to see, like, a Blacklisted Soldier. Also, what the fuck? Delinquent Duel? Where did this come from? Oh my god, you gotta have 10, didn't you?
Yeah, last episode.
No fucking way.
Uh,
Oh my god. No way. Oh, that's fucked.
Good thing it's
Alright,
only
well.
monster.
I'm actually gonna put Sparkman back to your deck.
Okie dokie. He
Yeah,
has.
because I feel like you have a lot of good darks, so let's just get rid of the light.
Sure.
Oh, Delinquent Duo, you got me fucking me.
Main phase 2. I'm just gonna go ahead and do that.
What set is that?
That
Legend of
was
Blue Eyes?
yeah, Legend of Blue Eyes. So I will. You randomly discard 1, so let's just
Yes,
go ahead.
you pick it.
Do one of these.
Or do that.
That one.
Okay. You got rid of my giant Trunade.
Not bad.
And I think
and then you
for
discard
my
what you
choice,
want.
I think I'm gonna get rid of.
Wow. Interesting. Let's go ahead and throw
Oh
down
my.
Tufuma here.
Okay.
And then go to battle. Swing in for 17.
Okay.
Main phase 2, I will set 2 and end my turn.
Okay. Ooh, that's not a bad draw. All right, I'm going to set a monster.
Okay.
I'm going to activate the effect of Thunder Dragon in my hand
Okay.
to add 2 more.
Sure.
And then I'm going to activate Card Destruction.
I'm going to activate Magic Drain.
You son of a bitch.
How's
All
it
right,
feel?
go ahead.
How's it feel to have 2 Thunder Dragons in hand?
I'm trying to think, cause like, why didn't I activate him sooner?
Oh yeah, that would have been smart.
Yeah, I'm like, wait, why did I wait? Anyway,
I'm going to set 1, go to battle, swing into.
all right, magical merchant, let's
boy.
go.
Oh.
Ooh, that would have been a good monster to grab. Oh shit.
Ooh.
This sucks.
Yee. Ah.
Holy fuck! There we go.
Oh man.
That's what happens sometimes.
I guess. Oh, go ahead.
I should have realized you had magic drain.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I will activate heavy storm.
Yeah. Whoops. That is fine.
Dust tornado negates.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. And I'm going to banish a light
Oh god.
and a dark.
Oh god. Oh Jesus Christ! No.
Yes.
God, no.
I know, but his effect sucks.
Yeah.
But he's still a boss monster in his own right, so I actually have a chance now.
Oh dear lord.
And yeah, I'm not gonna activate his whack ass effect because like that would kind of fuck me.
I think this is
I'm
the
in a
only.
good with 3,000 attack. I have a good chance.
Yeah, this is the only, I think, 3,000 monster we've ever been able to summon so far.
I think so too. Yeah. Well, you played Mahavilo.
That was, he, I think, only got to like 2750 or something like that.
Well, no, you played Megamorph on a Dark Elf, so that was also
That's
like,
true.
that was also crazy. This. Ooh, this is a big decision right here. You know, fuck it. I don't know if any Yu-Gi-Oh players have ever done this before. I'm going to tribute for that.
What the fuck?
Oh. Fair enough. At least it gets rid of your draw phase. But yeah.
Yep.
All right. So Chaos Armor Drag was going down either way.
Yeah, basically.
I was like, he's gonna run to a Sakuretsu armor, and I'm just gonna kick myself.
Yeah.
But like, that was actually a smart play, I think. Okay, I'm going to banish a light and a dark.
Oh dear God! Not another one.
For black luck. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, I'll take
A lot
23.
of chaos sorcerers.
Jesus.
The power of chaos.
Crap. Standby main. I'm gonna normal summon.
Ooh.
Grandmaster Sasuke.
Oh no, that face down Book of Moon is. Oh, okay, never mind. Alright, I'm gonna use Chaos Sorcerer's effect to banish.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to normal summon Sangan.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to attack.
Sure.
That's why I love Chaos so damn much. It's sad that like Light Pulsar Dragon and Dark Flower Dragon to me are like not the strongest dragons anymore, like they used to be. They've been replaced with like Chaos Dragon Livier or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, Chaos Sorcerer's still a beast.
Oof.
Alright, Pot of Greed.
Yep.
Alright, that's good. Oh, that that's a fun one, but I can't use it.
Love to hear it.
Set a monster.
Sure.
Set a card, because why not?
Okay.
And I'm going to attack with Chaos Sorcerer.
Sure. It is going to be the Unhappy Maiden. So
Battle phase ends immediately. That's
Yep.
a good. Yeah, I've been thinking about playing that, like especially an empty jar. I was like, this is a great card to play, but. Ooh,
Set. Go ahead.
okay. I'm going to normal summon a tomato.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ooh. Battle phase. Attack with Sangan.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. Now tomato for game.
Flip.
Book of Moon. Okay. Chaos Sorcerer.
Flip.
Man, that's rough. That is so crazy.
Oh my god.
Man.
That was...
Wow, this could be the shortest episode we've had.
Yeah, hasn't even
Oh,
hit
that's just
half
how
an
it is
hour.
sometimes.
Yeah.
Holy shit. I
Good
thought I was in
God.
pretty rough shape with Delinquent Duo.
Me too, but then like
Oh,
because of the
what?
dust shoot, I think that threw me off. Because then I only had one
I
monster.
guess so. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, that's why I'm glad I main decked it this time. Yeah, no, my starting hand was Dust Shoot, True Nade, Magician of Faith, Card Destruction, and Thunder Dragon. I was like, that's a weird starting hand, but I was just like, alright, I'll just Dust Shoot and then go from there. Holy shit. Yeah, that was definitely misplayed and not use Thunder Dragon first turn. I don't know what I was thinking, but
Yeah.
damn. Yeah, man. So I recorded my opening late at night, and I was like, please go to bed in a good mood. Let me get one of them. And I ended up getting just one of them.
Oh my god.
I wanted Luster Soldier so bad, but I was like, alright, you know what, I'll take it.
Yeah, I'll take you taking this, because at least this is errata, so it's not that bad. Blackluster
Exactly.
Soldier would have been kind of a big deal, but
When I was milling so many cards Magical Merchant, I was like, oh, if I mill Emperor Dragon, I'm not even going to say anything. I'm just going to see what you say.
yeah.
If even... Ooh!
So
That's how
it would be hype, except for the fact that I got two of them. So I could have easily gotten one of these or Luster,
I
but instead I
know.
got two
Oh,
of this.
You ended up being the one with none of them.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
And I also got the
Wait,
ultra
reason-
rare, the ultra rare Black Tyranno.
I mean, he's okay.
And then Dark Magician of Chaos
Wow.
is errata 2, so I only get the spell card at the end of the turn.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
which
that's
is
how they
okay.
changed him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I can only do it once. So
Yeah. Damn.
frick.
Yeah, I went with a whole ass strategy where it was like, even if I mill Emperor Dragon, it's fine because it's just like a beatdown with Chaos Sorcerer essentially, which
Yeah.
he's strong in himself. And I
Yeah.
thought playing Jinzo was kind of risky, but it ended up working. Also, I'm playing this card too.
Oh my god, Roulette Barrel. Oh dear.
I've always wanted to play Roulette Barrel and with the American art.
Yeah.
But I
Space
like
gun.
this card. I was like, you're gonna play a bunch of Spirit Reapers, so I hope I roll a 3 just to get rid of it.
I actually did the opposite.
What did
I
you go with?
I went with something more offensive, so I don't even have the Gravekeepers or
Really?
anything like that anymore. Yeah.
No way, really?
Initially, I was going to bluff you with the fact that I'm playing Lights and Darks, and make you think that
Really?
I pulled one of them. But
Yeah.
the fact that you have Dust Shoot and Nobleman, eventually you were going to see it. So I was like, oh, never mind. But
Yeah.
I did get 3 Chaos Sorcerers, and I was playing
That's good, at
2 of
least.
them. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I just went full force with it.
Yeah.
Just Magical Merchant. I played only a few lights, so there's Roulette Barrel, Magician of Faith, the Old Magdicta Magicians, and the Apprentice Magician. I was a tech. I wasn't too sold on them.
Mm-hmm.
It's I was it's either them or my 2 spy and 1 guard. Even though they're okay, at least Old Magdicta can get rid of cards, but the stats aren't great. So, but that ended up working out really well. Damn.
At least you got an Apprentice Magician. I didn't even get any.
Oh. Yeah, I only got 1. I'm sad about that. I was really hoping for at least 2 or 3 would have been nice, but I only got 1. So I'm playing the 1 Apprentice, 2 Old Vindictive, which is the only 2 I ever got.
Mhm.
And then I was like, well, she can get Magician of Faith too, so that's pretty good in Chaos. So
Yeah.
man, wow. See that's insane. This is exactly now we're in my wheelhouse now. Fucking
know.
Chaos. I love Chaos so much.
I don't even understand because you didn't even get much different other than this in the deck, and maybe this nothing impactful, and then I just got blown out 2 games straight in 5 minutes.
That's insane. Yeah, I know. I was like, this game's looking pretty rough with the duo.
Yeah.
But holy shit.
Oh man, Duel doesn't even help me much because it puts stuff in your graveyard now.
Yeah, you gotta think about that now. I was gonna say Nobleman of Crossout, I was so afraid of because I was even if he hits Magical Merchant, which is gonna be sad, I am playing other lights, and I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see. Card destruction might help. Thunder Dragons absolutely did help.
Yep.
I've been holding on to a lot of cards in my collection that I would keep seeing and go, I'm going to use that when I have Chaos Sorcerer. But until then, I'll play an Earth deck. Fuck it. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, but like there were so many cards that I was just like, I'm going to see you in a couple weeks.
Oh boy, it's terrifying.
Damn, man. Yeah, my deck's no really... It's mainly monster heavy, but I got 2 Smashing Ground.
Oh, nice.
So at least I got that, and I got 2 Compulse. Probably one of my favorite trap cards. And then why not? I played this.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, boy.
Yeah, Torrential Tribute, I was really sad I didn't grab that, but like I was like, oh, I had Needle Ceiling all this whole time, and I just did like never thought about it once. I'm surprised.
I mean, we did get the Bottomless, so that's about as good.
Yeah.
But later on, when we were special summoning like 50 monsters in one turn, Torrential's gonna come in handy. But...
I was about to say, the more I think about it, like the further we go along, if we end up somehow getting all the way to Link, you know, we'll see how we feel at that point. Like, I'm interested to like slowly, gradually figure out how that works.
Yeah, I'm up for it too. I'm up to getting up to like the first, maybe not even that far. Some of the late 5Ds sets, just because that was around the time where I just stopped playing mainly competitively, and I was just, you know, just looking at cards at that point.
Yeah.
So I'd like to know how from there and forward, how much the game has changed.
I got you. Yeah, I think I stopped. I stopped competitively. I stopped around when like Constellars were released, and like you had that monster that could just bounce cards from any card on the field to the hand from like during your turn and their turn, which I was like, all right, that's it. I'm done. Like, and Inzectors were a problem, and they were adding more like XYZ monsters that would just stop your opponent from doing anything. That's when I was just like, all right, I'm tired of constantly doing my research and looking into what people are playing to try to figure out what to play against it.
Yeah.
Because I never wanted to join that deck and be like, all right, I'm going to play that deck now. It's like, no, I want to still play the deck I want to play.
Exactly, yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty insane. But all right, well, yeah, Chaos Emperor Dragon is now a monster that I play now.
Great.
So that's great. I'm never going to use this effect unless it wins me the game.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
So,
Because like,
just so
I
everyone
can't even
knows.
activate Sangan or anything.
Right, exactly. So you pay 1,000 life points, send all cards on field and hand to the graveyard, and then I take 300 for each card sent. But you cannot activate any other cards or effects during that turn.
Yeah, like I can't even activate like Heavy Storm first.
Yep.
Like I would have to summon him and then attempt to activate and then go from there. Other than that, I can't do anything. And then I have nothing. You draw your card. We go from there.
But I mean, that's still good right now. I mean,
that is still good. Like I don't see how I would ever use this effect unless like I know the burn damage will kill. So that'll be fun.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh boy.
Oh, Magical Scientist. Okay.
Yeah. I don't have any light monsters, so I was hoping with Magical Scientist I can like do some shenanigans where like I bring this out and then use that for Chaos Sorcerer.
Right.
But that didn't work out.
So you're not playing like Reasoning or Monster Gate?
I don't have Monster Gate. I don't think that's out yet.
Okay.
That might be next set.
That's why people played Magician of Chaos, right?
Reasoning, I only have... Well, I actually have 3 of them. But
yeah,
I figured
I have 3 of them too.
I figured I couldn't use it just because his effect is at the end of the turn, but I guess that's not too bad.
Yeah, okay, yeah, pre-errata probably was much better.
Yeah, because then I could do it immediately and then just keep doing that, but now I just maybe get him out, but I don't know, I'll consider it.
Damn.
I have him, I might as well use him.
Yeah. Alright, well now I think I need 2 more wins to tie with you. I think, because I'm on a losing streak. It's crazy.
Yeah. I think I think it's 6-4 right now.
Something like that, yep.
Yeah.
Alright, man. Well, yeah, enjoy the rest of your Saturday. This was a good start to my weekend.
I guess. Enjoy your Chaos Emperor Dragon.
I will. Alright, man.
Alright, take care.
Alright, see ya.
See ya.